Look, y'all, I'm lazy right now. I don't want to sit down and watch a whole Kiefer Sutherland movie about hippies, alright? Alright, I'd rather do something small. And by small, I mean fun facts about the monkeys. Now, I originally wanted to do Mickey first, because, well, debatably, he's the leader, even though in the show, Mike's the leader, but more so, he's the leader of the band outside of the show. But Mickey had more fun facts than I anticipated, so I decided I wanted to do something small. Who had the most small fun facts? So I decided in between Davy and Peter, because Mike also had longer fun facts than I anticipated. Davy had more interesting fun facts, but ultimately I'm deciding to go with Peter as the first video fun fact for today. So let's get it started. While during the run of the Monkees, people thought they were a manufactured band and that none of them knew how to play their own instruments, but that simply wasn't true. Peter could actually play 12 instruments. That man's is crazy. 12 instruments. And that includes the banjo, y'all, because that man is crazy. Peter can also play the piano, and he is well known for being able to play Bach. You know, Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach Daddy. I don't know, man. I'm trying to remember what Mickey said in that one show they had, but man, he just crazy, bro.
Mr. Peter H. Torkelson will now perform for you the two-part invention number 8 in F by that great songwriter of his time, Mr. Johann Sebastian Bach. Otherwise known to his friends as, you didn't know this probably, Puff Bach. Then he changed it to Josie Daddy Buck.
No, it wasn't
Daddy
Josie
Buck.
or Puff Buck. Come on, stop messing around, okay? This is the serious part of the show, okay? Mickey, stop it. Peter, I'm with you all the way.
Thank you, David.
You carry on.
Thank you very much.
I'm right
Thank
there
you.
with you, man.
Thank
You bark away. Go ahead.
Love was only true in fairy tales.
There's a lot we don't know about Peter Tork, like the fact that he taught algebra and coached baseball at a private school in the late 1970s. To me, that's the coolest thing ever, besides also the fact that he had worked as a singing waiter. Like I said before, some of the Monkees did have some musical backgrounds, which I will mention when I talk about Mike Nesmith and Davy Jones, because Davy Jones was in the musical Oliver, and Mike knew how to play his own instrument.
And for someone else, but not for me.
This is, of course, a silly little fun fact, but he attended E.O. Smith High School in northeastern Connecticut, and another alumni of that school was Rivers Cuomo of Weezer. Damn, man, I knew we'd have Weezer in here somewhere. Alright, bro, like, bruh.
Our love was out to get me.
This fun fact is a bit interesting, as I'd never known about this, but he declined an invitation to rejoin the Monkees for a McDonald's TV commercial because he's a vegetarian, or was a vegetarian. Mike also declined, believing that they should have made a movie appearance instead, which... Did they even ever make a TV commercial of McDonald's with the Monkees? Because, like, bruh, what are you gonna do with just Davy and Mickey, bro? I do know that Peter was in a Pizza Hut commercial with Ringo, Davy, and Mickey, but Mike wasn't in that for some reason because, of course, you know, Ringo's like, let's call the lads. I also think that commercial is funny because Ringo can't have pizza because that man's he had a rough childhood, all right? I feel bad for him, bro. Pizza's like the greatest thing in the world, and I'm just saying that because I'm just saying that.
I'd do it in a second. The fans will dig it. They've waited long enough. I've just got to get the other lads to agree. I think I can convince them. I'll say, lads, the time has come to eat our pizza crust first.
Good idea, Ringo.
Cool. Stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut with cheese baked into a new, thinner crust. You'll want to eat it crust first. Now with free garlic dipping sauce.
Wrong, lads.
Large is $9.99.
That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams.
Like Mike and Davey, Peter was also drafted. He came up for the draft in the early 1960s, but was excused after appearing before his local draft board. I assume they took one good look at him and said, okay, that man will not be able to do anything, bro. Like, don't even do it, bro.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
One last fun fact for the video is that Peter and his grandma were very close, and when he became a monkey, his grandma was one of his staunchest supporters, running a fan club for him, keeping a huge scratchbook on the Monkees, and checking local record stores to see that they had kept Monkees records in stock. That is so sweet. That's adorable. Aw, that's kind of cute.
Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Before I end the video, I'd like to say one more fun fact, and it's the fact that he was the one who played the guitar in Papa Jean Blues. The that was him, because Mike insisted that Peter should be allowed to play that guitar part. Because here's the thing about the Monkees, guys. Yeah, they were a manufactured band, but they weren't allowed to play their own music. If you watch Daydream Believers, a Monkee story, that's the only part that was accurate. They were not allowed to play their own music until headquarters, and honestly, like, you know, that must have been very hard to do. So that thing where Mike punched a wall after being angry for not being able to play instruments, also true. And I gotta say, man, Mike is the toughest Texan ever, bro. That man knew what he wanted. He was passionate about it.
I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain.